The A's might push for more day games in Sacramento in 2026. They had a record number of night games on their schedule for this year. That's to avoid the heat. Barely any games in the 3 months where it's supposed to be the hottest, right? June, July, and August, taking place during the day. Manager Mark Kotze was outspoken about this and how it definitely affects rest, recovery, family time, etc., which is precious in the sport. And it has been much cooler this summer than last year. Sacramento last year was blazing, and everyone was concerned about how that would play out, including the league and the team. Now, temperatures have not been as crazy as anticipated, and that has led to them thinking, you know what? Maybe we can sneak in some more day games next year. Good idea, AJ, or bad idea?
Next year it'll go back to the way it was the year before, right? Because just it seems like with the A's, that's what happens. They make these moves, and then whatever can go wrong has gone wrong, which sucks. But I mean, I was a big. I mean, listen, day game, night game. If it's a day game and you can fly somewhere and get there quicker, I'm all for it. If it's a night game, I'd rather just play the night game because your body gets used to the night games and during the season. So just stick with the night games. But if it helps them travel wise, I'm all for it. But the weather, you can't control the weather. You can't control. I thought global warming, everything was supposed to be 172 degrees every day in Sacramento. But I don't know, man. That was a joke, by the way. So everyone relax. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can't control the weather. You never know. It could be whatever. I don't know. Just do whatever you think is best for you. I'm scratching my head because I'm confused by this, but whatever.
I don't know about this. I've never heard anybody go, man, we want more day games. Yeah, it's nice to have a meal with your family at night, but it's something that during the season you enjoy. For me, I enjoyed having breakfast and lunch with my family during spring training. I enjoyed having dinners with my family, and you never get breakfast. So it's like one of those things, just to have like a night out, to have a day game and a chance of 110-degree heat. No thanks. I'd rather have a night game. Unless it's getaway day. Getaway day is nice, but no, I don't want to have to play in 110 because you know it's going to be there.
Yeah, but wait, Kratz, let me throw that back at you. This is the main concern. They want this for getaway days because I guess they're playing later on getaway days. Okay, well, that's the main concern here is that they don't want to play at night for getaway day.
And you can survive one day. I mean, come on. You can survive it one day, a homestand. One day, a homestand.
If it's 112, if it's 112 degrees, it's okay.
Done it. Played in Tucson. I played in Tucson. It was 140 in Tucson. We played every day.
It wasn't 140.
Dude.
You ever been to Tucson in August, son?
The only place that sucks more is the White Sox spring training because it's much hotter than when you play at the Dodgers spring training now in Arizona. It's always hotter when you play the White Sox because there's nobody in the stands and the yellow seats are like its own sun. But seriously, I 100% agree with AJ. You can play in 110 degrees for one day, especially since then you have the recovery of essentially a day and a half to your next game. And you're flying, so you have to – it is tough getting into a city, especially going from the West Coast to the East Coast. It's tough getting into a city at 7 in the morning. You can go through a game and get into the city at 1 in the morning. That's way better.
Okay, so this is a good idea for getaway day to try and mix in some more day games.
I never had to play getaway days most of the time unless I really begged.
But not because of the weather. Like
the weather.
It was brought up because of the weather. They're like, oh well, because it's been cooler, we can play more day games. No, you play more day games to get out of the city sooner, in my opinion, not because of the.
We had a whole conversation, Kratz, about this with the Angels. Remember, the Angels were playing all these night games and having to travel east to play, right? And the players were like, we want day games on getaway days. Well, maybe the Athletics, the West Sacramento Athletics had the same thing. We're like, hey, we have to go east some days, guys. Like, we need to have different times for these getaway days. Because let's say they're going even to Texas. It's a 2-hour time you lose. They have a 7 o'clock game. You're not taking off till midnight, which is 2 a.m. That's a 3 to 4 hour flight. You're getting in at 6, 7 in the morning. Even with an off day, that off day is a waste because you're so tired, right? And then you have to catch up for that whole off day. You don't get to enjoy the off day. Whereas if you get in at like 2 in the morning, okay, you can live with 2 in the morning versus 6 or 7 in the morning.
It'll be year 2. They're used to Sacramento. I don't think they're doing great on the attendance front right now. I mean, the team's not playing well. They certainly haven't embraced
9,000, isn't it?
the
9,000?
city. What? The attendance?
Yeah, it's the lowest one. It's like 9,000. Didn't the
Right,
park
because
hold
it's
like
a small park,
but
and they
doesn't it
did
hold
do
like
pretty well with
1,300 or
pre-sale,
something?
but yeah, it's supposed to hold, I think, in that range.
But
Pre-sale did well, but again,
Rays
this is the whole paid versus who's actually going, right? If you're a
but the
local
Rays
and
too though. The Rays though have a bigger attendance with a smaller park. They have more people at the Rays games per game in the Sacramento is bigger than Steinbrenner.
oh
So
yeah, I think
so
that
that's
makes
I mean the
total
attendance.
sense.
Remember they were like, oh, we're gonna sell out every single game in Sacramento. The fans are so excited, and for about a week, and the Cubs came there in the first week, and yeah, it's cool, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Exactly. Oh, we have the John Fisher clip. Can we run that right now? John Fisher was at the game, the A's owner. If you don't know the backstory, you might feel bad. But he's sitting first row, and then he's walking through the crowd, and nobody's stupid out there. They all know the situation. To me, that clip is the definition of why I get confused about why it's worth it to own a team. I get that you're super rich and you're making a lot of money off of it, but they're making a lot of money off other things in life. This is the only thing that he can do. There's other things that you can do where you don't have to just be like a public villain. Guy can't show face in public without
Yeah, but
getting booed at.
it's an ego thing. By the way, that's the same reaction Tom Brady got today at Fox. I'm just kidding. It was a complete opposite reaction of what Tom Brady got. But yeah, it's an ego thing, Scott. Don't you? It's an asset. It's a check. Look, I'm one of 30 in the world that owns a baseball team. That's a big bragging right. Like if I owned a baseball team, I'd wear a shirt that says I own a baseball team and you don't. It'd be pretty awesome because there's 30 people that really own a baseball team. I know there's minority owners and this and that, but there's 30 heads of baseball teams out there in the world, and it's a pretty big flex if you have one.
AJ, let's just put you in his exact spot, though. I'm putting you in his body. Would you enjoy that part of the job when you are in public at any point in time? You're just
But I
getting
wouldn't run it
thrown
like that.
booze.
But I wouldn't
I
run it
know
like
you
that,
wouldn't. I
Scott.
know you wouldn't. But I'm
Well,
saying
that's the difference. I
if
don't
you
know.
choose, of course not. If you choose to run it like a villain, do you really enjoy walking around? Like you're getting
No,
pummeled. There's
he
probably
probably doesn't
5
care
guys
though.
that deal with
He's
this,
probably
right? It's
like this.
him. It's
He's like
nutting. It's Polad. Not
inside. He's got
fun.
the middle finger up, going, "I'm making $1 billion or whatever. I'm about to make $2 billion. Boo me all you want, people." Who was the player not long ago that's like, "I don't care. I'm rich." I don't know, whatever baseball player said, I don't care. I'm rich. I don't care what they people boo me or not. I'm still richer than all these people. In John Fisher's mind, he's thinking like I'm richer than all y'all. I could buy every one of y'all. Like I don't care. Boo me if that's what you think, but I'm trying to do what's best for me and my family and to make more money. Give me more money.
I think that was Jazz, by the way, when people were getting on him about the Derby, right?
Yeah,
I
he
don't
said
know.
that.
I know it
Yeah,
was somebody. I don't
I
remember
think it
who
was
it was.
Jazz. Anyway, Kratz, you got something before we head out here? I know, maybe I'm just being a hopeless romantic. Like, why do you enjoy this? My thing is, if you're him, like, I don't know, shouldn't you be in the suite or something?
No, he's a man of the people.
He's trying to be a man of the people, but kind of like the groundbreaking ceremony they had in Vegas. Just it's fake. It's fake, and it's not. If you are a genuine owner, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to get booed. You're going to get cheered. But at least you know at the end of the day, you gave it everything you had when you owned the team, and it didn't work out. I don't think he can say that, and I'll be honest, I don't think he really cares. But we would have to ask him. He doesn't talk, so we don't know.
Correct. Most walk around like, yeah, if you're John Middleton, you're a freaking rock star in Philly, Steve Cohen, even though the team's not playing well, he's all over the place and people take pictures with him and it's cool. And there are many others, right?
There's
But
a
if
lot
you're
of them
one
that
of
are
the
good.
5
There's a lot
villains,
that are good.
yeah, there are a lot that are great. But if you're one of the 5 villains, I'm always watching them in public when they walk around and these videos go viral. And I'm like, does he know? Does he know? Like, does he
Hey,
read anything?
hey, I have a buddy that's he has a share in the Green Bay Packers. because you can buy shares in the Green Bay Packers, and he's a Packer fan. He walks around like that, and he owns a share of the Packers. So, I mean, Jason, just because you own a share of the 7 bazillion shares doesn't mean you can walk around like John Fisher does.
But he's not a villain. That's the difference.
No, but he
He's
thinks
not
that
walking
he
around
owns
like a
the
villain.
team. No, but
Yeah,
he thinks
but-
he owns the team.
Right. That's fine. You want to walk around huffing and puffing and proud that you own a team. That's great. But when you are one of the few villains in the sport, I just think it's a tough look. But hey, that's his life.